Chapter title, Kite, page 31. If Jaime were to be asked how it all started, he would reply with another question. Why does everything to have why does everything have to have a beginning? Does everything really have a history? He had a happy childhood with his father. He suffered no cruelty at his hands, no lashing with the belt, no being screamed at, no beating. His father was ever at his side without giving him the feeling of being smothered, no shortcomings, as far as he knew. One of the oldest memories of his childhood was being in his father's company. Once, he could no longer remember his age back then, only that he was not yet in grade school, because by the time he started first grade, he already knew how to fly a kite. The memory of going out with his father was the one to teach him kite flying. In his recollection, Jaime was certain his father didn't bring him to a private seaside resort. He was not able to ask his father anymore before he died which beach he had taken him to, because he knew that his father might have no name to give. They simply took right somewhere on the road. When they saw a long stretch of dunes where they could run while flying a kite, if he asked his father for the name of the beach and he had no answer, he knew that he would feel embarrassed, as though he had broken the agreement that it was not possible to give a name to secret joy. His father didn't have a hard time flying the kite. The wind blew strong and steady on the beach. But even though he didn't run too far in the dunes to find the wind currents, Jaime remembered how his father had shouted like a child. He could do nothing then but play his role as a child and holler along with his father as he flew the kite. There was a glint in his father's eye that he saw just then, that he wouldn't forget. A glimmer that stayed alive amid the wind gusts around them. When his father let him hold the string, that was when he understood that the kite simply rode on the wind just like the human body riding the water's current when swimming. In holding the string, he felt the power of the wind and the greater power of the kite riding it. He then wondered what the kite felt as it flew in the power of space. And at that point, as Jaime remembers it, he fell in love with vastness. Thank you.